Hello, this is Ocean with your Freethinkers report for the 7th of September 2020. This report will be a little different as I need to pack today as the Freethinkers group is going on a pilgrimage to Our Lady of Walsingham tomorrow. Tomorrow, of course, is the birthday of Mother Mary, so it's a very appropriate day to be travelling down to Norfolk to start our pilgrimage to the great shrine of Our Lady. It's called on the website the UK's Nazareth, but I think it more of the Lord's, or there's a sacred fountain in one of the cloisters which I'm looking forward to visiting. In preparation, I have been tuning in to the energies of the Mother using the talks given by Andrew Harvey a few years ago when I attended an online course called The Christ Path, which was hosted by the Shift Network. The second module is Embrace the Sacred Feminine, Unveiling the Mystery of the Mother, and I will put a link down to the course, which is still there on the Shift Network below this YouTube. It's in this time of environmental damage and extinction level events, we really need to tune in to the Mother's energy, because Mother Mary actually represents in one form the Cosmic Mother, or the Queen of Heaven, which relates to this earth, Gaia. That's who she really is. She's the birthing of the Christ here and now on this planet. So when we're there, we're going to spend some time in the shrine making prayers of healing for the planet, for Gaia, for the animals and the humans, and for me personally and my family, and one of our dear members, John, who is currently suffering from breathing problems, is not well at all. So we will be doing a lot of prayers and meditations. We will also visit the fountain in the cloisters, because I'm going to take some sacred healing water that I've been given permission to distribute under the name White Rose Gaia by Ear of Peace. I received that permission today, so I will start that project, which is to create sacred healing water from some water that I was given that has come from all the sacred fountains and springs around the planet. This was done back in the 1990s, when in one of the conventions of Ear of Peace, everybody came from all over the world to bring waters from their local area to some place in America where it was all blessed and charged by the Company of Heaven, and then everybody received this blending of all the waters on the planet as a healing benediction for the planet. And I have some of this water, and I'm willing to give it for free. The arrangement is that it has to be given for free, including all the postage, packing and everything. All you need to do is let me know, and I will send you some of the sacred healing water. And in addition, I'll send you the instructions or brochure for how to charge it up. So what you do is you pour the water into some pure water that you have, hopefully a local spring water or distilled water. I've used Yorkshire water distilled, and then through the Kangen device, which purifies it and alkalizes it, and then I've blended with the sacred water and charged it up using actually an MP3 which I've downloaded from Ear of Peace, and I will send that out as well if you wish. Or you can use your own voice and get, because the prayer or the instructions for the activation will be included in the brochure, and it will also explain which particular springs the water came from. So that's going to be an exciting initiative for the White Rose Gaia. And after we've completed that, which is a major event because I've been wanting to go to Walsingham for a while now, and the opportunity has finally arisen tomorrow. And then after spending a day in the shrine, we will, two of us are going to progress down to Rendlesham to visit the forest there and check out the UFO trail, because this is the most famous incident in the UK, equivalent really to Roswell and the Area 51 and all that story. We have our own version of it in Rendlesham. Just after the war, I think it was, there was a US Army base there where a UFO came in and a light was seen in the forest, and two of the American soldiers went out into the forest, and one of them touched the unusual markings on the side of the vehicle. I think we think the vehicle, instead of being a UFO, is actually a time-traveling device, and they probably came from the future. So this is one speculation, which I think is probably close to the truth. Although discovering the truth in all this, it's got a huge number of stories and different things. But one of the most amazing aspects of it is that when he touched these symbols or sigils on the side of the craft, a long binary code with ones and zeros was sort of downloaded into his brain. This is Jim Penniston, and he didn't think much to it and didn't do anything with it until many years later. What he'd done at the time was he wrote it down in a notebook, and then I think that's right, or maybe later on he wrote it all down in a notebook, and unfortunately the notebook has got a bit scrambled, so it's not in exactly the right order that he wrote it down. And he remembered certainly like 98% of the code, but there were a couple of bits that weren't remembered, and so when you convert the code into 8-bit bytes and then convert those bytes into ASCII code, you come up with a message. And the message is, you can see for yourself actually. I've put a image on this YouTube, but you can I'll put a link down below as to where I found the binary code decoded. It's actually got 6 references to do with the exploration of humanity. That's what the UFO guys were doing, and there are 6 places, and I've been to 3 of them, which is Sedona, the pyramids, and there's one other. But I haven't been to the Nazca lines But anyway, you have a look at it and make your own mind up as to whether it's what it's all about. So it's going to be an exciting few days as we go through the pilgrimage and then to see Rendlesham, and then we're back. So I will do my next update when I'm back on Friday. Thank you very much, and please subscribe.